get your Raffaella, or your Amira Dime, or your Rose Monroe, or your Francesca Hermes, or your Vanessa Blue, get this freaking lawnmower Manscaped to make you looking beautiful and serene around that ball area. Make your balls look smooth. Head over to manscaped.com, use the code HHFH, and get 20% off with this item plus all the grooming items to make you look totally serene and make you look freaking tier 1 borderline Chifoga. We ride. He performed for Juventus, top scorer. He performed for Portugal, top scorer at the Euros, and now he's doing stuff that is just shocking, which is still performing for Man United under Ole Tax. And the thing with Lewandowski is he isn't just a goal scorer. He's a performer. I want to talk about it. Like, there's something I think we have to have this conversation because we only had it in small bits during the hangout, and I thought, better doing this in video form. I want to have this serious because look, we can have laughs and jokes and everything, but there's a time when for this channel I want to not get into real football talk and take things a lot more serious right now. So let's just cut the jokes for now. So, Ballon d'Or, Lewandowski, what Cristiano is doing right now. Let's just back up a little bit. I said the moment Messi wins the Copa America based on its Messi, his profile and so forth, he'd win the Ballon d'Or. And once that happened, I was like, oh, it's a done deal. It's finished. It's done. Like, he was top scorer. I think he had 29 goals for Barcelona. He was top scorer there. He did amazing. He played very well in the Copa America. Didn't say what's up in the final, but did amazing in the Copa America. And just the story of he's finally won something for Argentina. It was the perfect package to give him the Ballon d'Or. So I think this Ballon d'Or takes place, I think, towards the end of this month. You see, I always said, give Lewandowski the award for 2020, just as a show of good faith. So do that as well. But you know what? See, I don't like to be a numbers guy, but I feel for this discussion, we need to talk about these numbers because just bear with me. It's going to be a bit of a nuanced conversation because I need to also bring in Cristiano as well. But let me just bring in some numbers and let's just try and deduct it down. So Lewandowski has scored 22 goals in 16 games this season, scoring 3, obviously, for Bayern Munich. Now, I don't know what the number is because someone said it before, so maybe someone can clarify this to me on the comments. I think he's got a goals per game ratio of 0.81, which is a better goals per game ratio than Messi and Cristiano. And the thing with Lewandowski is he isn't just a goal scorer. He's a performer. You see, because I did something on... So, you see, guys who obviously are Patreon members, thank you for your support. I did a video about separating performance and moments. Those are two very different things. A guy can have amazing moments, but having an amazing performance is something completely different because performance is you doing good things throughout a 90 minutes game. For the best part of a 90 minutes game, for a plethora of a 90 minute package, you are doing good things. Moments is, you don't really do much in 90 minutes, but you have that golden moment. Perfect example is Drogba in the CL final. He didn't have a great game. Toni Kroos was the best player on that pitch, but he just had an iconic moment. He didn't perform well, he had an iconic moment. But Lewandowski is a guy who he is vital for how Bayern attack. He's vital for linking and bringing everybody into the game because of how good he is on the ball and just how good he is technically and just his intelligence on the ball. But also, the guy's a goal-scoring freak. And when you look at numbers like that, the amount of goals that he's scored, not only in the Bundesliga, in the Champions League as well, and the amount of goals that he's put upon Benfica, put upon Barcelona, and who he may put upon Barcelona again, we've got to say, wait, hold up. This guy is putting up ridiculous numbers. And when we look at who has performed the best, or who's the best player, what role do you play? We can't ask Van Dijk to score a hat-trick in every single game. You know? No, Van Dijk is how well have you defended? You know, your number 10, how well have you created? Like De Bruyne, okay, your goals are cool, but De Bruyne, how much chances did you create? Kante, how many passes did you complete? How many interceptions did you make? Then, of course, if you're a striker, how many goals have you scored? So, but he is a striker. Because, see, it's a package because it's, as a striker, the goals, it's stupid. It's stupid. Now, I told you this is going to be a nuanced conversation. That's why I want to bring in Cristiano Ronaldo into the mix. I'm a big guy on Dodd. Dodd is a big, huge thing. And I think a debate that we're having right now, because I saw it on Twitter, hence why I wanted to do this video. On Twitter, the guy said, bro, Cristiano, this guy should be given the Ballon d'Or. I was like, well, relax. But let's make a case for Cristiano Ronaldo. He finished top scorer in Serie. That happened. He was top scorer at the Euros. Top scorer joins with Sheik, but he was, I think, was it joins top scorer? No, basically, I think he was top scorer. I don't know whether, yeah, sorry, he was, because penalty don't count. But yeah, so he was top scorer in Serie, top scorer at the Euros. And when you look at what he's done for Man United, so up until the award takes place, he has been performing for Juventus, top scorer. He performed for Portugal, top scorer at the Euros. And now he's doing stuff that is just shocking, which is still performing for Man United under Ole Tax. So when you take that into consideration, doesn't he have a stronger case than Messi? Because if you look at Messi and we're taking everything, let's just say we're taking everything from January up until today, right now, November, whatever it is. So if we take that, Messi, boom, top scorer at Barcelona quality. Boom, he balled for Argentina, did flipping amazing. Yes, he has scored 3 goals for PSG in the UCL, but his performances in Ubris has not been saying what's up. Cristiano, Juve, Champions League, Serie, what's up? Euros, top scorer. Man United, Premier League, a much tougher league, and the Champions League, he's performed. So, because see, I'm one of those guys that said, look, Cristiano, he stole that award from Ribery, and I will always bring up, he stole that award from Ribery in 2013, and I will never, I told you guys that I'm very petty. I'm going to keep talking about how Snyder was robbed in 2010, Ribery was robbed in 2013, and Eto'o was robbed. I don't know in which year, but I'm going to find out Eto'o was robbed in a particular way. So Ribery, Snyder, and Eto'o were all robbed. But Cristiano, if we're taking everything up and down, because I don't know what the cutoff point, Cristiano has a pretty damn good case. But we go back to Lewandowski, and I see, and the issue that discussion I'm having with people is that I said to guys like, boom, people are like, wait, why aren't you giving as much love to Lewandowski as you're giving to Cristiano Ronaldo? And my thing was, you see, I hate doing ifs and buts, but we need to do it for this conversation. So, if Lewandowski is at Man United with Ole Tax, does he score the goals that Cristiano has scored to win United games and save them a point? If Lewandowski is at Juventus under Pirlo Tax, does his goals lead them to a top 4? I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know. Because it's an if and but. People say, oh, well, we don't know. We just don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. We just don't know. Because people's criticism towards Lewandowski is, has he ever come clutch for Bayern? When Bayern have dated him, how many times has he come clutch? But the issue is, which is why it's a problematic, Bayern Munich are so good. Rarely are they ever in a situation where they need Lewandowski to come clutch and they need Lewandowski to come and say, well, what's up? But at the end of the day, putting that to one side, we're looking at just performance. You see, for me, I bring in Dodd because that's just what I personally bring in, but people are not using my criteria. My criteria is just for the football hot. So the criteria is who has performed the best. And the thing is, and that's the key word is performance. You see, the thing that brings more weight into Lewandowski than Cristiano is the performance aspect. What Cristiano is doing is having iconic moments. Absolutely amazing, superstar, incredible moments and doing great things. And sometimes people can say, those moments can lead up to you saying, what's up? But Lewandowski, it's a mixture of performance and moments with some of the goals that he's scored and the level of consistency. Because Lewandowski's consistency is insane. But it's also the kind of quality and his importance to the team and how well he does over 90 minutes. So because if you look at a 90 minutes game and you look at what Cristiano does and Lewandowski does over 90 minutes, Lewandowski performs better. And if you're looking at goals, Lewandowski has the goals, So Cristiano maybe only has Lewandowski beats in, the amount of times I come clutch. But Lewandowski's like, bro, that's unfair because Lewandowski's like, you've not even given me the opportunity to come clutch because my team is never in a position where I need to come clutch. So that is unfair to be put onto Lewandowski. But guys, if we're looking at this Ballon d'Or right now, things, I don't know whether you guys are movie fans and so forth, but if you've watched The Big Lebowski, there's something that's, played by the amazing Jeff Bridges that the dude says where, new issues come to light. New stuff has come to light. Because I was positive that, bro, Messi is the Copa America and so forth. Here's the thing. When Messi won the Copa America, I was like, it's done. Then when I heard it's going to PSG, Uber Eats, I was like, this is a done deal. Because the notion was, Messi is going to obliterate Uber Eats. He's going to score 2 goals, 3 goals, do all that kind of stuff. See what's up in this deal. So you're going to have performed at Barca, performed at the Copa America, and is obliterating the Uber Eats. So I thought, then no one has a chance. But why things have gotten so interesting, and the beauty of this is, we didn't know that Messi would take some time to adjust to Uber Eats. So because he has underperformed in the Uber Eats, the spotlight has now come back to Lewandowski. And not only Lewandowski, because I'm sorry, I just presented you, it's like, let's say I'm Cristiano Ronaldo's lawyer, which people will say, bro, of all the people to Cristiano Ronaldo's lawyer, this freaking bald dude, yeah, it's me. Actually, I have some hair. But Cristiano Ronaldo's case, as I just said, Juventus, Portugal, Euros, and Man United, it's a really good case. Because let's keep it real. If we're being objective and fair, Cristiano Ronaldo's case is stronger than Messi's case. If we're going from January to now, as I said again, I don't know what the cutoff point is, but if we're going from January to now, Messi has Barca last season, Copa America Argentina, PSG, Cristiano Ronaldo has Juve last season, Portugal Euros top scorer, and Man United right now. So, and for Lewandowski, like what he's doing for Bayern is freaking, it doesn't make sense. Like the guys, he is redefining goal score. And he is fully setting a legacy where it's a bro, put some respect on my name as far as one of the most consistent, amazing goal scorers you've ever seen. And people will say, oh, what about Poland? He didn't do much for Poland. Now, this now brings in my dot argument. The fact he scored 3 goals for Poland. The fact that he still managed to score 3 goals for Poland where he was playing with a bunch of fruit sellers. You see, here's the thing. As bad as Cristiano's tax was with Juve and tax with Uni, if we're taking all 3 guys, because Messi had Barca tax, Cristiano had Pirlo Ole tax, the Polish tax that Lewandowski had to deal with is the most tax. Because I watched that team. I watched that you, bro, you ain't doing anything with those freaking dudes. You're doing nothing. Those freaking dudes, you're doing nothing with those freaking dudes, man. So, I mean, guys, tell me what you think, but because I believe, because I think Peter Crash and Rio was saying, taking everything into account, Lewandowski deserves this Ballon d'Or. If you're taking in performance, goals, and the whole package, Lewandowski deserves this. Because remember, Lewandowski has maintained a high level of performance from last year where he didn't even get the award. Do you know what was crazy? That guy should walk away with 2 Ballon d'Ors, the 2020 and maybe the 2021 one. Like, that's what I'm saying, that Lewandowski's case, because again, if we're just saying that we are taking everything into account up until the thingy date, he has a strong case. I even forgot Benzema as well. Thing with Benzema is, we still need to say what's up to Benzema, but it's just the amounts of freaking goals Lewandowski is scoring. You see, if it was me, if it was just me, just based on me, I give it to Benzema. If it's because I look purely at performance, purely at how well you are playing. So if it's just me, if it's just me, my bias self, I will say I'll give it to Benzema. But if I'm putting everything into account, I give it to Lewandowski. But guys, Cristiano Ronaldo's case, his case, based on the tax he also had to deal with, it ain't bad. Like, subscribe, and remember to head to the website halfoffootballhall.com for all of your football analytical goodness. One love.